In my honest opinion, most of you guys out there need to start building a relationship with Navy Federal. And I say this because there are far too many people out there who are new to banking with Navy Federal and they just think they can apply for things right away. Now, this might be the case scenario for some people out there to where they can apply right away, but this definitely isn't for everybody. So in this video, I just want to clarify a few things because there's definitely new members out there that are making these common mistakes. And then I'm also just going to be going over a few things really quick that you need to do to build a relationship with this credit union so that way you guys can get the most out of them. If you're already subscribed, then welcome back. But if you guys are new to my channel, my name is Ismael Sandiford and you are now watching Just Money, where we talk about financial related topics such as personal and business, credit, real estate, and other financial related topics. So if that's something you're into, then you're probably going to want to consider subscribing. But without further ado, let's get into today's video. So for those out there that are new to this credit union, the biggest thing you need to know about them is that they're relationship based. And when I say relationship based, I mean having an actual relationship with this bank. So that way you guys can unlock their high limit credit cards, you guys can get a better interest rate, and even get approved for things even if you guys have a low credit score. Now, whether you have a really good credit score or not, I still recommend you build a relationship with them just so that way you make sure you always get the best interest rates with them and the highest limits you possibly can, whether it be a credit card with them or some kind of installment loan with them. A lot of people tend to start banking with this credit union because maybe they want to get an auto loan with them, or maybe they might even want to get a personal loan with them, and they heard they don't do any income verification, which is true 99% of the time. Either that or the other common thing is they just want to get a high limit credit card with them. But the mistake a lot of people are making is they're not building a relationship with Navy Federal. So let me just be the one to tell you, if you guys have good credit, then yes, you can apply for one of their products right away and get approved for it. But I would recommend to wait at least until you get your debit card in the mail in about a week or so that way you guys can be in their system and have higher odds of getting approved for a high amount, whether it be a credit card or some kind of loan with them. And when I say having good credit, I mean having no crazy debt that you owe on your credit cards, having no derogatory items on your credit report like collections, and pretty much just having a good credit history with a good credit score. But as far as my people out there who don't really have good credit and are new to banking with Navy Federal, I'm going to be giving you guys some tips on what you can do so that way you can start building a relationship with them, so that way you too can have access to their high limit credit cards or low interest rate loans. So the number one thing you guys can do with Navy Federal in order to build a better relationship with them, if you guys are new to banking with them, is set up a direct deposit. Setting a direct deposit with Navy Federal is literally the best thing you can absolutely do if you guys are trying to build a relationship with them, hands down. And I say this because this pretty much shows your commitment with them, because you're literally showing them that they are your primary bank. The next thing you can do though to build a better relationship with them is to get the flagship checking account. For those that don't know what this is, Navy Federal Credit Union has a different type of checking account that pretty much offers you more dividends based on the money you have in there and ATM rebates as well. If you guys want more information in regards to this though, I actually made a full in-depth video on this specific topic not so long ago, so feel free to browse my YouTube channel or hit the link in the description below. Highly recommend you guys watch it because it's actually really informative. Another thing for new members out there though that want to build a better relationship with Navy Federal while actually building their credit score up at the same time is to get something called a pledge loan, aka a savings secured loan. This is super perfect for people out there who are trying to build or rebuild their credit while actually building a relationship with Navy Federal Credit Union at the same time. So you're literally knocking a few birds out with one stone. But with this pledge loan, you're pretty much taking your own money and then converting that into an installment loan. You would then do the pledge loan hack that everybody does, to where you pay 90% of it off and get 90% of your money back while letting it reflect on your credit for months, or even in some case scenarios a year, with no minimum payment every month. And again, if you guys want more information in regards to this, like a full in-depth video explaining this, I actually made a full in-depth video on this also not too long ago, so feel free to browse my YouTube channel or hit the link in the description below. But I highly recommend you guys get a pledge loan because it helps with 10% of your overall credit score, because you're adding an installment loan to your credit mix, and not only that, but you're also building a relationship with Navy Fed at the same time. And if you guys watch my videos, then you already know you need both installment credit and revolving credit for your credit mix, so that way you guys can have a better credit score. So again, if you guys want more information in regards to that, then feel free to browse my YouTube channel or hit the link in the description below. Another thing you guys can do though is get the Navy Federal and Rewards Secure credit card if you guys have bad credit, because again, this is going to help you build a better credit score, and it's also going to help you build a better relationship with Navy Federal Credit Union as well. I actually made a full in-depth video on this topic as well, so if you guys want to watch that, then you guys already know what to do. But what I'm trying to say in this video, guys, is just build a better relationship with Navy Federal if you haven't yet already, because you will not regret it. And one thing I do want to mention, if you guys are going to apply for another credit card with Navy Federal, wait at least 91 days until you apply for your next credit card with them, because if you guys don't do this, then you're probably not going to get approved. And I say this because Navy Federal has something called a 91-3 rule, which pretty much states that you have to wait 91 days and or 3 full statement cycles before applying for your next credit card with them or credit limit increase. And I'm only saying this because I personally seen people apply for Navy Federal credit cards back to back, and that is not the move, so don't do that. In general though, I personally apply for a new credit card every 6 months, so that way I can give myself space and time to apply for another credit card that I might want or desire. And I actually do this on purpose so that way I can keep my hard inquiries low on my credit report. But the main thing you just need to remember from this video is start building a relationship with them, start using their products, and start working on your credit score with them if it needs work. But that's going to wrap it up for today's video, guys. Hope you guys found value in any of this information as always. Don't forget to get your free stock at Robinhood. That could potentially be worth all the way up to $200. And if you guys are looking for a high yield savings account, I personally use SoFi, so that's what I would recommend using. If you guys use my link in the description below, then you could potentially earn all the way up to $325 of free money, so I definitely wouldn't snooze on that while the offer is still available. And also really quick, I do offer one-on-one consultations. The link will always be in the description below. But if you guys made it to the end of the video, we are at 42,667 subscribers at the time of this recording, so I do appreciate all who watch. I do post weekly videos for those that don't know, and if you guys haven't yet already, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't yet already, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that way you guys get notified every time I post a new video. And again, we talk about personal and business credit, real estate, and other financial related topics. So if that's something you're into, then you're probably going to want to consider subscribing. We talk about how to get high limits on your guys' credit cards, talk about how to boost your personal credit, how to obtain business credit. We talk about real estate, we talk about mortgage loan programs, we talk about all that. So this is your one-stop shop. And really quick, for those that don't know, I'm a licensed real estate agent, a realtor, and I'm also a licensed mortgage loan originator as well. So if you guys have any questions or concerns in regards to real estate, all my information will always be in the description below. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.